Hey guys, it's Lauren at Sunglass World in Destin Commons, and I'm here with Rachel doing our social media stuff, and we're going to go over some sunglasses for face shapes. It's very personal. It's hard to give one, style for a face shape, but we kind of have some guidelines. So there's some, I've pulled some of my favorites. I tried to be brand neutral here and give some different stuff, especially some trendy styles for summer right now. Let's see where we should start. So my personal favorite, an aviator. I think this looks good on most face shapes, but depending on the face shape and the lines of the face, you want to find an aviator that cuts maybe differently. So I have a pretty oval face. So for me, this type of aviator works for my jawline, but for somebody else, they may need something a little more shallow. So if you have high cheekbones or more squared off, you may need something that sits above the cheekbone.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, because it gets uncomfortable when it starts rolling.
Yeah, it touches, and then it looks too long and too narrow. Right. It looks like droopy puppy dog eyes.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
No.
So
those are neat.
Are they
the sides
cool?
of those?
Yeah, these are Oakleys, and then if you put them on top of your head, they don't tangle, which
Oh,
is huge.
my God, that is huge.
So.
Because they're connected right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they have that connection instead of.
So your hair won't get caught.
Yep.
Ladies.
So crucial.
Okay.
Okay, so where else?
So maybe heart shape or.
Yeah, a heart shaped face. I would usually go kind of square.
Yeah.
Something that
balance it out.
Yeah, we need to. The whole thing is, if you're square or you're oval, you want to go kind of opposite. Maybe not totally against that shape, but something with a different line. So if you're round, you want something square. If you're square, you want something round to kind of soften it up and balance it.
Right.
And these
are very cool.
Aren't they cool? Yeah, it's a whole lens. It's
very
one solid thing.
I like it.
This is the Ray-Ban Blaze Wayfarer. So it's like that traditional Blues Brothers style, but it's all connected. Those are super fun. Sweet. So another style that's kind of squared off. Actually, let's do this one first. This is really good if you have more of a round face, because it's such a straight line. It really balances out the roundness of the face. These are just super bold. This is the new collection from Costa. This is the Del Mar collection.
Cool.
And you can see they're
smoky, soft. Ooh, blue on the inside.
They're really pretty. They're handmade acetate.
Wow.
Just really, really well made.
Cool. What about as far as your complexion? What you should go for?
It's so hard because
I feel black looks better on me.
Right.
I don't have super dark hair.
Yeah. I wear black kind of religiously because I just like to wear black clothing.
Right.
And for me, I need a dark lens. So usually in a black frame, you'll find a darker lens versus in a brown frame. You'll find a gold frame usually comes with a brown lens to accent it. For me, this lens is usually too light, so I usually go dark. But we can customize stuff too. Right. So we kind of have a lot of freedom. Yeah. But that's a really good point. I always just send everyone outside. I'm like, let's go look at the sun, because the lens is the most important part.
Yeah, that's some awesome customer service.
So for another thing for a heart-shaped face, or even for a guy that has more of a round face and high cheekbones, a squared-off style, again, that's going to sit up high. Right. So you want to go something that's wider versus long. It's all about lining up the width. So if you are really narrow, if you have a teeny tiny face,
a super narrow face,
you want to go for something that it's taller versus wider. Okay. So if you are really petite, go for a tall lens, because that's going to elongate you.
So maybe even more circular shape?
Yeah, you could totally do round. I think round is really, really flattering, and people don't expect it.
Okay, like these.
So this, especially on a little face, because it's linear, it's not going to look like it's swallowing you. Yeah. Versus something like this, where the corner is the most noticeable part, that's immediately going to draw the eye outward.
I love those.
I know. I love them. They're
what
so
are
sassy. These are Crew. So these are from New Orleans.
The New Orleans. Yeah. Of course.
But if you get something that has, it draws the eye outward, then it's going to make you look wider than you are if you're teeny tiny or have a very small face. And nobody wants to look wider. So it's all about elongating.
Everything. Yeah. Okay. So, any personal tips as far, since you're very experienced in this area, that you would share?
Well, I mean, the main thing is obviously come in. We'll take you outside. We'll go through the lens colors with you. We'll custom fit them for you, because I can give you this rundown on the face shapes, but it's so personal, and you could have very sensitive eyes. You could have like a weight sensitivity issue. So we have to find something that's going to be comfortable, that's productive for you, but also is applicable to your lifestyle.
Right. And some people might not even really know why whatever they have now is uncomfortable. Yeah. Because that's huge too.
It could just be like a nose piece thing.
Yeah.
Or it could be too much
pressure. So you guys can look at it, figure it out, and get them something that's perfect for them.
Yeah. And we do have our personal favorites, and if you ask us, we'll tell you. But at the end of the day, like, you have to be happy with them.
Of course.
And it doesn't matter your budget or what you come in thinking. We can find something to get you there. So
it's a super personal experience.
It is.
You will walk out happy, guys.
It is. I can give you, my job is to educate you, but at the end of the day, you have to be happy.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's fun.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for the tips.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
us.
Bye, guys.